good, people? What's good? How you lot doing today? Today's the day that finally I'll answer your questions. I've got them all written down, 15 of them actually. So you know what, you lot are getting spoiled, to be fair. So I think the next time I'll do this is when I reach probably 1,000 subs. Just as a way of celebrating. But you know what? I thought this would just be good as a way of you in a way getting to know who I am, but also it's a bit like, you know what?
Hey, ain't nobody trying to hear that bullshit, man.
Right, the first question I've got is, what are my pet peeves? To be fair, I made a video about that not too long ago. I would say one of the things that I really don't like, obviously, as you lot know, is people who are really invested into horoscope.
Those motherfuckers!
People who lie is another one for me. Just jarring people in general is just a pet peeve. And one thing I really don't like, and you lot are gonna be like, what the fuck, is I don't like my food touching.
Bro, what? Huh? Bro, what?
Which is weird. I've always had it since I was a kid. But for some reason, I don't like my food to touch. My food has to be like completely separated out. If it touches, I won't eat it. Nani? So anyone who wants to prepare a meal for me, if it touches, I am probably not going to go near it, if I'm completely honest with you. I don't know what it is in my brain, but yeah. My second question, and straight away we want to get weird, is would you wife your boy's ex? When I wife my boy's ex? Not looking like this, I wouldn't, because this is me with no trim for about 2 weeks now. So this is the one. You see the neck beard coming out. No, I'm joking. In all fairness, I don't feel like I would. I feel like it just depends on how close I am to the person. If it's like a boy by association, then yeah, 100%, because I don't really know you like that. But if it's a boy that's like, yeah, you're my homie, like you're my guy, like you're just that don for me, like yeah, I ain't going to your ex. If anything, fuck your ex, bro. We'll go blow up our car together. My next question: have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Ooh.
Stop it. Get some help.
Ooh, it's kind of spicy, isn't it? Kind of spicy. To be fair, I did have one when I was younger. I was about 14, 15. I didn't realize it was toxic at the time. It was just more like my confidence would always be put down and my looks would always get downplayed. I was always made to feel like shit. But I didn't realize what it was at the time. I was young. I was like, oh, is this what relationships are like?
Stop
I don't really
it.
like this kind of thing.
Get some help.
Take me out of it. But yeah, I would say that's the only one. Number 4, and this question is actually very interesting. Would you wife her if she had kids? No. And let me explain why before I get roasted by all these baby moms. Now, the reason why I wouldn't do it is for the simple fact that it's not my kid. I feel like if it's not my kid, then it's going to be a lot harder for me to, you know, just connect with him as a whole, because really and truly, once someone decides, oh, you know what, I'm not really going to be I'm not going to really be involved with this person anymore, that connection between you and that child is gone. So for me, it's almost like if I had a kid with someone and we didn't get on, at least I always know that's my seed right there. But if it's not my kid and we're just messing around, then yeah, I'm not going to care if they got a kid, you know what I mean? But if they got a kid and they're just like, I want to be in a relationship with you, I'd be very hesitant, if I'm completely honest. And that's not discrediting women who have kids. If you've got kids and you're single, by all means, I respect it. I'm just saying, for me, it would be hard to bridge that mental gap of, no matter what, I can't turn around and call this person my son because they're not my kid. I could be better than their dad, but I'm not their dad. You get me? Yeah, I feel like I've rambled on about that question enough. Number 5. I know the person who asked this is going to be laughing to themselves when I read this out, but how do you feel about guys who only last 1 second? I'm not gonna lie, I still don't believe that people can only last 1 second. Personally, for me, I don't see how, because it's literally just like you're in and done. How?
Yes, oh yes, 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 yes.
Oh, yes.
There's nothing even going on. Like, fair enough, it feels like biting into a fresh slice of pizza, like you just get lost in it. But I don't think I've ever gotten that lost in it personally. How do I feel about it? I don't really care, because I'm not the one getting impacted by it. In fact, if women in 1 second, then, you know. I feel like with this, there's ways of kind of counteracting it. The main one would just be, you know, unarm the gun before you go in the building, Maggie. You don't want to be going in there fully loaded and then you just blamming your jeans like the second she kisses you. How? I don't get it. It's 1 second. It's a single second. I don't know, man. I just say, listen, I feel for you if that's happened to you. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel it for you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do feel it for you. But my next question is, who is my hero or idol? I'll be honest, I don't really idolize anyone because I feel like to idolize someone is like, oh my God, this person can never do wrong in my eyes. Like, no, that's just a bit weird. I say one of my heroes is Mike Tyson.
Oh, what a punch that was. Oh, he's gone again.
Just for the fact that this dude literally came from nothing and just smashed everyone out of his raw ability. Obviously, you know, later on some questionable shit happened, but you know, I feel like he's definitely one of my heroes in the sense of like I'm still reading this book now, and I have to say, the life this guy's lived to where he is now is just nothing short of respectful. Like, this guy is literally he's the epitome of you put your head down, you work hard, you'll get somewhere. Some fucking monster that everyone's scared of, bro. Like, I remember watching this guy's knockout reels and I was like, yo, this guy's actually mad. Another hero I would say, well, two heroes I would say, is my parents. The way that they've come to this country, done their thing on the grind, and they've just been able to provide a good life for us. I'm not gonna lie, it's mad, you know, because really and truly, this country ain't really built for immigrants to prosper like that. Like, fair enough, it is a country that was basically built by immigrants to an extent, but it wasn't really built to kind of benefit immigrants. Is more built to benefit British people.
So dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
So the fact that that's a thing is pretty cool in my eyes. So those are two of my heroes as well. And the last one I would just say is probably Tupac. Just in the sense of, guy's a free thinker. He's someone who's not afraid to speak his mind, who was never afraid to speak his mind while he was alive. And even though he got gunned down at the age of 25, his impact is still felt everywhere, and that to me is just some admirable shit. My favorite holiday is probably either going back home to Portugal. Yes, your boy is Portuguese. What's good, everyone? I'm not Jamaican. Everyone thinks I'm Jamaican. I'm half Portuguese and half Angolan, for people who don't know. But it's either there, or, to be honest, a country I really fell in love with when I went to it was Lebanon. Fair enough, it's going through its turmoil right now, but I have to say, when I went to the country, fell in love with it. Amazing sceneries. Next question, man. Doing quite well with these so far. I think I've given decent answers. I haven't waffled yet. Is it worse for a girl to cheat or a guy to cheat? Well, I've never been with men, so I can't answer this question. I can only answer this in a very one-sided way. But in my opinion, I would say it's worse when a girl cheats because, as we all know, as men, we would normally cheat physically. It would just be like, oh, that girl looks good. And the cartoon eyes will come out, start popping out and shit. You'd be like, yo, yeah, I want to get with that. For some men who don't have self-control, they'll go for that straight away. I feel like with girls, it's just more, if anyone who's ever charmed a girl or slept with a woman or you've spoken to a girl, it's like you got to get them emotionally invested before you get them physically invested. So if you saying all the right shit, then eventually, you know, they gonna be like, yo, what you saying though? What's good? Like, in terms of that way of thinking about it, I think it would help more women doing it because she's not only physically doing it, emotionally she's invested in the other guy as well. So yeah, that's my opinion on that. I just feel like that pill is a lot more bitter to swallow than a man just going out and physically doing it. Not saying it doesn't hurt any less, but for me, thinking about it that way, it's going to be hurting me a lot more knowing my girl was not only physically invested, but emotionally invested as well. Number nine. We ain't got many left. What is my goal in life? My goal in life, I would say, I want to be my own boss. I want to be able to provide a comfortable life, live a happy life as well. Like, you know, I've gone through my experiences with depression and everything. I'm done with that, to be honest. I don't really want to be revisiting those stages ever again. Best films to watch. You know what? Yeah, there's a woman that literally lives on my road, and every day she cheats on her husband. Not even every day, but every time I'm literally recording, she'll jump in a van with next man and then they just go off somewhere and then she'll come back like 45 minutes later every day.
Bro, what you doing?
But that's just funny to me. Just thought I'd let you not know that. That's why I'm looking around, because I'm just like, this bitch again? Really? Damn, you insatiable. Number 10, best film to watch. I can't give you a best film to watch. I can give you my favorites. I can give you some films I like. There would be The Dark Knight. Honestly, Christian Bale smoked that role. I'll say the Dark Knight trilogy, to be fair. No, I'm saying that. Like, watch all three of them if you ain't watched them. Banging films. Another one would be Joker with not Heath Ledger, Joaquin Phoenix. Borat always makes me laugh, honestly. Norbit as well is another film that makes me laugh. Fucking love that film, man. And the last one I would say is what's a good film that I like? To be fair, I like a weird assortment of films. The last one I would say is like As Above, So Below. If you haven't watched it as a horror film, it is so good. So good. Such a great film. Honestly, I've watched it more times than I can count. So yeah, those would be the ones I would recommend to watch, which in a way is kind of my best films to watch. So give them a watch. Number 11 is, would you change anything about yourself? Yes. In terms of what I would change about myself, it would be the fact that I didn't start this a couple years earlier, because I actually really enjoy making videos. I actually regret not taking media when I was in secondary school. There was something always telling me, you know what, take media. You never know, innit? And I was always like, nah.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I'm here now. That's what's important. Another thing that I would change is to not doubt myself so much. Like, you know, just be able to like trust my own instincts a lot bit. I feel like sometimes when I'm in certain situations, I second guess myself a lot. I'm just like, oh, should I do it? Should I not? Oh, if I don't do it, I might regret it. Now I'm improving on that. Now I'm saying yes to a lot more things. Like, you know, if an opportunity arises to do something like jump on a podcast or do a video with my friends, I'll be like, cool, I'm down. You never know what could come of it. It could be something good, could be something bad, but I don't want to live my life thinking what if, which is why I'm doing all this crazy shit now while I'm young, because when I get older, I don't want to be turning around and being like, you know what, should have done this when I was younger. Nah, I don't want to think like that. Which leads me into the next question. Do you have any regrets?
That's my credo. No regrets.
You have no regrets?
Dad?
Nope.
Like not even a single letter?
No way.
No, I do not have any regrets in life. I feel like a life lived with regret is not a life lived at all. So no, I don't have any regrets. Number 13 is, what annoys you the most? What annoys me the most is needy people. Like people that just need you around every second of every day. If it's not my kid or my wife, and even my wife would just be like, yo, you know what, chill out a little bit. You know, I want to just have my own little alone time for a sec. I feel like needy people irritate me the most, or people who can't take a hint. They're some of the worst ones. I guess you could tie them both into each other, but yeah, people along those lines, not really a fan of them, to be fair. I think the world could be a better place without them. It's nice to be wanted, but doing too much is annoying. Number 14, if today was your last day, what would you do?
Bro, what you doing?
That was my last day. Robbing a couple banks. And, you know, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, but, you know, you're not going to be alive to enjoy the money. And it's just like, that's not the point. The point is I deposit it into some next account in some other country, and then my family accesses that.
Knowledge.
See what I mean, bro? Or, personally, I would just go out my way and just off everyone who has wronged me. Which sounds mad, but it's like, you know what? It's just kind of a fuck it thing. It's just like, you know what? I might as well. I'm not going to live to see the repercussions of this, so let me go for it.
Stop it. Get some help.
And my final question that I got is, what are the best aspects about yourself?
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
I'm a good listener, which is odd because, you know, apparently men can't listen. I'm actually a decent cook as well, by the way. Can I just say, although I don't really attribute that as a good aspect, so I'm going to take that. I just wanted to throw that in there. Shameless plug. One of the best aspects about me, I would say, is that I'm very determined. Like, once I set my mind on something, I will not stop until I succeed in it. And I'm really good at motivating myself. I don't really rely on others to do it for me. I've really learned to be more self-sufficient in that. Is that when it comes to my own motivation, I'm pushing myself.
That's not untrue.
And to be fair, just in general, but yeah, that was my Q&A. Next one is at 1,000 subs, so make sure you like, share, and subscribe. One thing I do want to say is my next video, I might do a reaction to this series that everyone's talking about. I think it's like Behind Her Eyes. I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to give you my feedback of what I think about it after. This is not going to be a movie review channel, so don't start getting used to that idea. I'm just doing it for this once and just seeing how it goes. But still trying to find my feet in terms of this YouTube thing, trying to see what my niche is at the moment. So yeah, that was my Q&A. And I hope to see you all very soon. And see you soon. Just charging it up. Wait, I'm losing connection. In a bit. The reason wheezing? Wheezing? Really? Wheezing? Wheezy, baby?
Loser, loser.